I just finished leveling a character using Winds of Mysterious Wisdom, and I'm here to tell you everything you need to know about the event, along with what you can expect to get from it. This event started on April 22nd, and it will be running until May 20th. The big thing that this event brings is the flat 20% EXP buff. This works on any characters from level 10 to 80 and in any expansion you may choose to level in. There are further rewards for choosing to level in Dragonflight, which apply to the War Within once you get there as well. The other goodies include a 200% reputation increase in the Dragon Isles and a 100% increase in War Within zones, which you will keep at level 80. So even if you don't plan to use it for leveling, you can still benefit from this event on your max level characters. In addition to the reputation increase, mobs in Dragonflight and the War Within will drop various rarities of satchels. That includes mobs from dungeons. The rewards from these vary depending on the rarity of the drop, but they generally give gear, buffs, bonus XP potions, and cosmetics. The buffs I mentioned come in the form of stat increases and proc chance damage. Here are the possible buffs, which include things like haste, increase to your HP, and the chance to light your enemies on fire, to name a few. The XP potions give an extra 10% and are warbound, meaning you can send them to even more alts. In total, with running the XP potion, you'll be getting 30% increased XP. Couple that with other things like the Dark Moon Fair for an extra 10%, the Warband buff up to 25%, and the Emerald Winds buff in the Dragonflight zones, you can get a big old 95% increase in total, 10% of that being from the potion, which lasts 2 hours. It is worth noting that the gear you get from these snapshot what level you are when you get them, meaning even if you save them, a satchel that dropped for you when you were level 14 will give you level 14 gear. Sadly, that means no super uber mega sets of gear going into the War Within or once you hit 80, but it does mean that you have a steady income of good gear while you're leveling. I saved every satchel I got from level 10 to 70 and opened them all at level 70 to give you a good idea of what you can expect. In total, I collected 63 of these drops, with the most common one ironically being the rare satchel, aka the blue one. You can also get uncommon, epic, and pristine ones. Going from uncommon to pristine, here's what I got from each satchel type. Uncommons give you the worst rewards, as one would expect. They tend to just be cosmetics, and rarely they give you a combat buff. Out of the 12 uncommon satchels, I got the same amount of cosmetic items. This includes things like being able to turn into a crab, as well as getting fireworks. In total, I collected 39 rare satchels. These most often give a piece of gear and have a good chance at giving a buff potion, with a very small chance of dropping the XP potions. Out of the 39 satchels, I got 38 pieces of gear, which the highest item level was 362, pretty good, 12 buff potions, 2 bags that were each 24 slots, 4 party gags, and 1 experience potion. The epic satchels were split between just regular epics and pristine tiers that you could get once per day. For just the regular epics, I collected 7. They have a much higher chance of giving experience potions along with better gear. From those 7, I got 3 buff potions, 7 pieces of gear, with 364 being the highest item level, 3 party gags, and 1 experience potion. Over my journey, I got 5 pristine satchels because you get 1 every single day. These seem to nearly guarantee you an experience potion. Out of the 5 drops, I got 5 party gags, 4 experience potions, 1 30-slot bag, 5 buff potions, 3 pieces of gear, and 1 repair bot, which has a 24-hour duration. Now, since these do drop once a day per character, if you're looking to send a bunch of XP potions to some alts, I would recommend going on your mains and getting a drop, getting that XP potion, and sending it over. You can pretty much gather as many potions as you want as long as you have enough characters to get it. Just playing one character from level 10 to 70, I got 6 XP potions alone. A journey which only took me 7.5 hours to complete while only questing. Throw some dungeons in there and it's even faster. Well within the 12 hours of 10% XP buff that I could have gained from all those potions I got. With the chance for even more of them to drop on my journey to level 80, I can confidently say that once you get a potion, you won't likely run out of them. Considering you are nearly guaranteed one every day, and you could get them on other characters and send them to the one you're leveling, you'll probably have the buff up constantly. However, the potions themselves do not stack, so you can't just line them up the whole 12 hours. It's not really a big issue, but it's notable. On top of everything I just mentioned, for some of you, the reputation buffs are going to be what you're after. I managed to get all 4 of the major factions in the Dragon Isles to rank 25 or more. Keep in mind, if you played Dragonflight, you already keep whatever reputation rank you had on your main character. Through the event and what I had previously, I managed to max out the Valdrakken Accord, the Centaurs, and the Dragonscale Expedition while only needing 2 more ranks to finish the Tuskar. I was even 1 rank away from maxing the Niflheim rep, and I didn't even do any of the Underground Zone while leveling. This event is an absolute cheat code for reputation, especially for the War Within reps. It's a wonderful way for if you just got to the War Within or you're coming back from a break, you can catch up to all that reputation stuff. It does feel a bit similar to the anniversary event in terms of some of the buffs that they are given, like the 20% increased XP, but I do like that this month-long event is more focused on actually leveling and getting reputations for current content. Leveling through Dragonflight right now feels very nice with the Mysterious Winds of Wisdom. It combines perfectly with the pre-existing perks that the expansion has to offer for those using it to get to the War Within. Dragonflight already offers things like a cheat death, immunity to gear durability, and the aforementioned Emerald Winds XP buff. Couple satchels with world quests and the abundant main story rewards, there's been no better time to gear an alt while leveling outside of a pre-patch. I got my character to item level 364 with the satchel gear, plus whatever I got from the actual quests, which is well above the 350 that the War Within requires for doing dungeons. Overall, I enjoyed this leveling event. It gives fun rewards, has fun bonuses, and looks like it's doing pretty well. I haven't seen the Dragon Isles this populated since launch. It's even more so than during the actual expansion, for leveling specifically. If you're someone who likes leveling a character when the world is populated and seeing other people around, now's the time to do it. It was definitely the most populated out of all of the 9 expansions that I tested in the last few months. Speaking of, if you want to see more what it's like to level in Dragonflight or any of the other expansions, I did just finish making an entire video series reviewing every single one of them. Later this week, I will be releasing a big ranking video, so if you would like to see that, make sure to subscribe. If you found this video helpful or enjoyed it, hit that like button. I hope you have fun using this event to your benefit, whether it's to level or get that sweet reputation. My name has been Kale, and have a wonderful journey.